Life advice for 2025. Learn to legitimize the illegals. Very important. Here's what I mean. If there's a way people are using to cheat you, make it legitimate. Alright? So you remove the cheating aspect, you benefit, the person trying to cheat you benefits. I'll give you an example, but look at this picture first. This is a popular picture, okay? This is the official design of the road, but people take this route. This route is shorter, okay? So there are many examples of such. Look at this one. This is an official design of the road. You go all the way around, but people just cut corners and go straight here. Why not just build this road here? If you can't build the main road here, you build a tiny walk path, pave it, make it nice. It's now legitimate, so it's no longer illegal. All right? Instead of saying that this is illegal, you start trying to catch the people using it. You now mount a police station here, mount a checkpoint, and then you start giving people tags, and you're just stressing yourself, bro. The reason I'm saying this is because human beings are like current, okay? If you study the I'm an electrical engineer, so current follows the path of the least resistance. So if there's a single wire going like this, and the wire splits into 1, 2, 3, current will flow with the one that has the least resistance, best conductivity. That's the one. So human beings are like that. So if the human beings find a way to cut corners, they will cut corners. If people find a way to cheat you, they will cheat you. I'm telling you, just give them enough time. Eventually, they will use that method and cheat you. That's the way human beings are. You can't trust a human being. Our brain is wired that way. The first part of our brain at the base of the skull is the reptilian brain. This brain does not think about the well-being or welfare of others. You don't give a shit about others. Reptilian brain is just concerned about survival, food, eating, shitting, knacking. These 4 things. Once that hunger comes, your thinking faculty will shut down, because this is the forebrain here. This is the one that gave human beings ability to think, all right, to plan things. Music, poetry, you know. Planning what's going to happen by this time next year, next 2 years. Animals can do that, but humans can do that because we have this, right? Advanced language, the one I'm using now I'm using my words now to convey complex ideas to you. The one in the middle is the social, the mammalian brain, the ones that all our other animals have, like dogs, like chimpanzees, and we have it too. So the one they don't have is the human brain, the neocortex. You understand? We have a large neocortex. And there's even some evidence that the human neocortex might even be growing larger. Who knows? Okay, so but once your reptilian brain kicks in, my brother, your ability to think. You understand? Imagine that a man, do you know that a bank manager can sleep with a bank cleaner? His wife, his actual real wife, might have PhD, must be the Miss World. But the man will go to office just because he's seeing cleaner nyash every day. He will fall for the cleaner and destroy his own marriage. Why? Reptilian brain kicks in. He's thinking of sex. His brain will shut down. That is how we humans function. So every day we think we are trying to achieve something in life, we are actually fighting against our default nature, our reptilian brain, because that was the one that first evolved. So at the end of the day, right, if you're working with humans on anything and they find a way to cut corners, they will. Your staff will test you. If you're running a business, they will try to come late to see what will happen. Why not legitimize coming late? Okay, you can come at any time. We'll just cut it from your salary. No problem. So you install a time tracking device. Come at any time. You understand? For every 1 hour you delay, we'll cut 5% of your salary. You cut 2 hours, you cut. I'm telling you, that late coming will vanish. Everybody will start coming on time. Then you reward coming on time. If you come anytime between 7:30 to 8 a.m. in the morning, okay, we'll reward you according to how early you came. Do you understand? But once you come late, we'll take from your salary. If it is legal in your country, because some of the things I'm saying is not legal in some countries, just find a way to legitimize that, and you don't need to pursue anybody. Do you understand? I once worked in a company abroad that once it's 5 p.m. close of work, your system will shut down. This one is not overtime. If you want to work overtime, you must write a special application, apply to HR, and tell them that this is the amount of time you want to work on these days. They will enter it into the computer so that your system will be on during that period. Once it's 5 p.m., pam, your system don't shut down. You'll be logged out of all systems. You get? They legitimize everything. There's nothing like you come in the office around 9 p.m., you see one guy in the office using... They don't want that. The reason I'm saying this is because I was speaking with some person that was running a business in Nigeria, and this guy is living abroad, he's running a business, and his complaint was that customers and contractors are cheating him at every point. Not customers, but the engineers, the contractors, the different people that make up the chain of supply. They cheat him at every point. So by the time the customer is getting the product, there's a lot of complaints. The product is not complete. It didn't come on time. It didn't. And he said he has done everything. You understand? He has done everything. I gave him the advice, legitimize that cheating. If the sales rep, you pay sales rep base salary, then you reward them according to how many deals they're able to complete. So you pay the sales rep, the guy, the customer care, because their customer care was ignoring messages. You just be sending her message, she will not reply after like 10 messages because she will. I say, pay her base salary. Let's say her base salary is 100K, all right? You now tell her for each customer that reaches out to you and eventually buys our product and installs it and set it up, pay her extra, say 1,000, extra 5,000 for each customer that completes the process. What you will notice is that she will now automatically change and start being good to customers, and she will follow the customer's process through so that she can get her 1K or 5K. You understand? Now, they said that the engineers will want to cut corners and meet the client and then take money. I said, no, legitimize it. When the client is paying, let's say the product or service is 200,000 naira. That's the cost, right? You tell the customer to pay 160,000 naira to your company direct. And you now tell the customer the remaining 40,000 naira that they're going to pay the engineer 5,000 when the engineer comes for the setup. They will pay the contractor another 14,000 naira. They will pay this one 2,000. Then they'll pay the sales rep 1,000. Like that. So the customer knows that the overall service charge is 200,000, but they have to pay into different accounts at different points. Some hospitals do it. You go to the hospital, they will not tell you to pay the whole fee once. They will tell you pay into this account, pay into this account. They'll give you like 5 different accounts. So you can do that. So now the engineer is no longer going to bill the customer behind any random amount. You have already told the customer from the first day they are paying that they will pay engineer 5K. When the day the engineer will come, they will pay the contractor 14K. The sales rep, they will pay this sales rep account 2K. So the customer sees the whole invoice, and then they make the first payment, they wait for the second. If engineer knows that whenever he goes to deploy any of the product or service, that he's going to earn 5K from the customer, you will see how hard they can work in one day. You will not be having backlog of unattended customers. You understand? So the way people, when you want to run a business, you have to be thinking ahead, right? You have to think ahead of the system. You have to be outside the system. So you observe how the system is trying to cut corners, take that in, legitimize it, make it the standard of operation of the company. You understand? Business is game mind. As you are trying to make money, somebody is trying to make money off you. There are some filling stations today, I'm telling you, that the filling station attendant has built 2 mansions in the village. Bought land, built mansions off of just cutting corners from the... You get? There is when you go to Cold Stone, Domino's Pizza, where they sell pizza, they will paste on the cashier desk there that if you buy pizza and they don't give you receipt, that means the pizza is free. Collect your money back. Why? Because some cashiers were cutting corners. They just legitimize it for the customer. If you don't get receipt, your pizza is free. Don't pay. Do you understand? They don't need to come there and be counting or tracking how many payments. Just hand over the power to the customer. I don't know who needs this. But first of all, follow me. Click on my name and follow me.